Hmm.
Um, Talking about TV shows, I don't know if you guys had heard yet, but they have officially canceled no more seasons of The Punisher.
Hmm.
And Jessica Jones has one more season.
Okay, well, at least one more season, but
That's it, though.
that's it. Like I said, it's just the mouse going, okay, Netflix, I want my toys back. It's time for me to play with them.
Right. I'm bummed though. I like these characters. I like the people portraying them.
It would be nice if they would just take the entire thing over to wherever they're taking it, but you never know. They might just
God, I
revamp it.
hope so.
It would be nice. I
Jesus
mean,
fucking Christ, I hope
I
so.
would like to continue to see John. I just listened to a podcast. I'm always listening to WTF, and he had John Bern. I can always forget his last name.
Bernthal.
Bernthal. He had him on the show. I mean, and yeah, they were. He didn't say much about that though. He didn't go much into it, but like you said, he's down if they continue doing it, but they cancel
I hope
it.
they
So,
do.
yeah.
You would think something as good as the mouse is big and as well thought out as the mouse is, that they know there's a huge market for these, you know what I mean? Like, let's be honest, until Umbrella Company, this is what kept Netflix going. This is what made Netflix as big as it is.
Well, like I said, I resisted getting a subscription until I found out that Daredevil was in the works. And yeah, a lot of people have,
I don't
gosh, man, I just
I hope I
the
do.
idea that those shows are canceled pisses me off. It's like, God, I finally like something. I'm looking forward to another season, and no, not for you. It's just like
I mean,
those.
even if they wanted to pick and choose, like, okay, you can have three of the toys, but you can't have them all. Like, okay, at least that way we can have Punisher and Daredevil
And
and
Jessica
one of the
Jones
Jessica Jones
and Netflix.
or Luke Cage, or you know what I mean. At least we could have one of them, or they could really get crazy and give us a Moon Knight, which
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like, there's so many different ways in which they can go. I just hope they keep the same people.
That's the big thing.
Like, I don't want to watch a Daredevil without Charlie Cox in it.
Exactly. Or
At
Jessica
least that's
Jones.
where I'm out right. I'll still watch it, don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
but
but I
I'm
don't
going to
want
be a
to.
little pissed.
I'll be like the Lorax eating the candy or whatever shit that guy gave him. Is like, I'm gonna eat this, but I resent this.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh
and
shit.
so that's some bad news that those are canceled. But we kind of, I think we all kind of saw that coming. We all saw the writing on the wall. I mean,
Oh
when they
yeah,
got rid of Daredevil, which I think was arguably their best one,
yeah,
or at least the biggest draw, I think we knew, okay, if they're getting rid of that one, it's all going. It's just a matter of time.
yep.
But there is a silver lining in this cloud of sorts.
Okay.
We get a second season on Wolverine the podcast.
Okay. Well, this is totally unrelated from Netflix. But
It's
yeah,
completely unrelated, but it's still kind of the same Marvel themed
Marvel theme. Yeah.
discussion.
Oh yeah, but that's no, yeah, definitely looking forward to that. That was another thing that I pretty much no lifed because I like like we talked about that unique experience, how we're all listening to the same story, but we're all creating a different motion picture in our minds, and
Right. And
that
it's such a
feeling,
unique,
uh, like
it's so personal.
it is. I mean, I think that's I like it. Like I said, hey, if we have the opportunity to put out stories like that here, I'm
Hey,
gonna jump on it.
hell yeah.
Hey, okay,
They said that right now their new season is coming up, but only for Stitcher. Is it Stitcher Premium?
yeah,
Um, I don't know when they'll come out for free to listen with ads. I don't know when that's going to happen. I expect it's going to be a couple months, but at least we know it's in the pipeline and working its way down to us.
yep.
And this time they did give out that this season is going to be held in. This season is going to be taking place in Louisiana.
Louisiana. All right.
hopefully that means we'll get a Gambit in there, which is really cool if Remy LeBeau would be popping up in there. I've always liked that character.
That'd be cool.
That'd be really, really dope.
Yeah,
so,
well,
I don't know. We'll see.
Yep. Oh, man.
Moving a little further into, partially Marvel. When we were over in North Carolina, we had a lot of time. We were driving out looking at different neighborhoods and whatnot. And we had a lot of time, and my daughter and I had a conversation. We were talking about, I think it was the Grammys or the Oscars, whatever award show just happened recently.
Okay.
And Mary Poppins was up for a couple of awards. Now, I personally thought maybe it should have won more. But anyways, Black Panther won quite a bit. And we got talking about how it was a good movie, and it's cool to live in a time where a comic book movie is winning, or is at least up for Best Picture. You know what I mean? Like it's a crazy world.
Yeah.
Now, my personal views on whether Black Panther was the best movie, I don't know about that one. I don't know what qualifies as that, but it's cool times to live in. So, my daughter, being 16, and kind of argumentative in a little bit of a way, was saying, made a comment, an off-the-hand comment about something, how Marvel will always be better than Mary Poppins or something along that line. And I said, imagine if there was back in the day, was it 80s? Late 80s, early 90s, I think, they did Marvel came out with a comic book, What If? And it was like, what if Conan the Barbarian took on Wolverine, or what if, like comic books from different genres and different, would take on and fight each other.
Okay.
And she said, well, what if Mary Poppins took on in a fight a Marvel character? How bad would that Marvel character beat, or vice versa? And it got me thinking. We kind of went a little deeper in this than I thought we would ever go, and it made me realize my daughter nerd that when she wants to admit, and maybe having me as a father kind of help bring that out. I said, well, what about Mary Poppins versus Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange.
They both have magic.
True.
In a battle, who would win?
Wow.
Now, I don't know what would have to happen in order to piss Mary Poppins off enough to make her fight.
True.
But I bet you it'd be fucking epic. I bet you that heifer would pull some shit out that carpetbag of hers that just make the world go straight up crazy.
Yeah, okay. You got me thinking. Okay, I think the first time, wow, Doctor Strange. Well, let's see. Doctor Strange can time travel.
Right. But Mary Poppins can fucking teleport.
Apparently. She
When she jumps into cartoons.
She doesn't age, apparently.
Nope. She can fly.
She can fly.
She has magic because, remember, she snaps her fucking fingers and shit happens.
Yeah, true that.
And I think she can time warp. I think she has time traveling abilities. I mean, remember when she looks in the mirror and she makes a comment, walks away, and her image is still there?
True that. Wow.
I'm just saying.
This
I
would
don't
be
know.
interesting.
It'd be a crazy battle. Because at first I was like, this would be no battle. Doctor Strange would walk all over that heifer. You know what I mean? Like, he would just have his way with her. Because, he'd swing his hand by the Aya Agamotto, and then, the fucking buildings start folding around each other and shit, and he starts running on the side of a building, but Mary Poppins would just fucking float.
Probably.
She's like, I see your fucking building folding, and I top you a fucking. Now you're in a cartoon world. Top that motherfucker.
Could you imagine that? Or everything upside down?
Right. And she's just sitting there having tea and crumpets, and Doctor Strange is trying to figure out which way is up is down, and left and right and left.
And until he takes his spoonful of medicine,
right,
or a spoonful of sugar to make the medicine go down, he won't get his world back. Oh, God. That would be interesting. I mean, God, just the idea. You normally don't think about that, but yeah, Mary Poppins.
And she did get a couple of times in those both movies. She got a little curt a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
And she, now Bert.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Mary. Imagine if she was pissed off. You think that parrot-headed umbrella of hers would fucking turn to a dragon?
Wow.
Maybe she would reach into her
cooking
fucking...
with gas.
What if she reached into that carpet bag and pulled out a machine gun?
Okay.
And Dr. Strange waves his hand, woo, 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 woo. And now all them bullets drop.
Okay.
And then he flips the world on her and she floats down and fucking face sits on him.
Or she just fucking pulls Thanos out of the fucking bag, he snaps his finger, and there goes Doctor Strange.
And Doctor Strange now getting ass fucked by Thanos. By Mary Poppins fucking films.
Okay, well, this is cursory overload. Obviously, it was going to go down there eventually.
I'm just saying, this was a conversation that, of course, I didn't go dirty with my fucking daughter, you sick fucks.
I hope not.
But, we had a long conversation about what would happen if Mary Poppins took on Doc Strange. And then, then it took on, okay, well, what other things can be fucking corrupt?
I don't know, but I was going to say Mary Poppins versus Nanny McPhee, but...
Hey.
Holy shit.
Dude, that would be a horrible porn, wouldn't it? Like, in one sense, you want to watch it, but in the other sense, you're like, oh, no. Ugh.
Well,
then you're like,
maybe not at first, because Nanny McPhee looks horrible at first. But the more you become a submissive slave, the more you're... maybe I should write the script for this, huh?
That's like
the more you're obedient,
BDSM.
The hotter she becomes.
Right.
I wonder if there's some... You know what? I'm pretty sure there's something out there already along those lines, or we just gave some sick fucking idea.
Probably.
That is disgusting. I like that more shit.
Yeah, so that was kind of what we were talking about, going back and forth about what would happen with Doc Strange versus Mary Poppins. And it was kind of cool to know that, you can have that conversation nowadays.
Well, yeah, it is. And it's always, when you have conversation with your kids, it's always cool. Like I said, I took this opportunity to spend time with the 11-year-old, and watch the Umbrella Academy. He kept waiting for me. He got up, made his room, got up extra early. I would get home from one job, and I'd sacrifice a little sleep instead of going right straight to bed.
Right.
And sit there and watch it with him. You do what you can. It's awesome to spend time with the kids. Like I said, I've been spending all this week with K-dogg looking for, and he's my kid, but I mean, he's over 21 now, so.
Hey, he's still a fucking baby.
Hey, to me, he'll always be, but you know how that goes.
Jesus Christ. They're still fucking babies. I got a 21-year-old myself.
Yeah.
He stayed here when we went over to North Carolina because he had to work.
Yep. And that's the thing, I guess now that they're growing and things are happening, he's going to be on his own because he wants to stay close to work. He doesn't want to go wherever, sister's going because it's too far from his job. He knows that I live too far, so he's like, no, America,
That's way too far.
Cope was too far. He's like...
Fuck that.
So, yeah.
Well, there was some talk about us staying for another 2 years out here.
Oh, well, that's always encouraging.
If that were to happen, I have been looking at some places out near you.
Well, that'd be awesome. I mean, definitely another 2 years gives us a chance to expand on this, and hopefully this becomes the main source.
This isn't going to fucking stop. Let's just be honest about that. This is just going to be real.
I don't give a shit where you move to as long as the interwebs is there.
Right.
Yeah.
And it just has to happen.
Yeah. No, this is too much fun, man. I like it. I was looking forward to it. I mean, so,
I was hoping you'd be down. I know you got to work and whatnot, but I was really hoping you'd be down to do another episode today.
Hey, well, hey,